Ethan Sterling, heir to the Sterling Hotel empire, should have been buzzing with wedding jitters, not this cold dread. He was marrying Brittany Vance, the influencer queen, in a ceremony plastered across every magazine as the social event of the year. But Ethan felt off. His phone buzzed. Brittany, her voice, sharp and impatient, blasted through the speaker. "Ethan, where are you? Photographers are swarming. Guests are arriving. It's almost showtime." "On my way, Britt," he said, forcing calm into his voice. "Everything's perfect, right?" She snapped, the word perfect loaded with meaning. Brittany's obsession with control was suffocating him. Distraction flickered, the road tightened into a curve. Too late, Ethan saw the slick patch, felt the car fishtail, then brutal impact. Darkness crashed in as sirens wailed in the distance, dreams of a picture-perfect life shattering into silence. Silence, heavy and sterile, filled the hospital room, punctuated by the rhythmic beeping of machines keeping Ethan tethered to life. Wires snaked around him, tubes invaded him. The crash had been catastrophic, a medically induced coma his only hope. News of the Sterling heir's tragedy detonated. Wedding of the Year headlines morphed into grim accident reports. Entertainment shows dissected his prognosis. Reporters camped outside the hospital, vultures circling for scraps of information. Brittany arrived, a vision in designer grief, face carefully composed. Cameras flashed, capturing her sorrowful facade as she entered the VIP reception. Doors hissed shut, and the mask dropped. Frustration contorted her features. Phone in hand, she scrolled, tapped, strategizing damage control, public image resurrection. Hospital visits were photo ops, brief, sterile. She posed by his bedside, grief-stricken fiancé, dramatic Instagram post declaring undying love. Reality was colder. Brittany obsessed over brand damage, career fallout. But unseen, unnoticed by the paparazzi or Brittany, another presence began to grace Ethan's room. Lucy Garcia, a young cleaner, a whirlwind of quiet efficiency, moved through the hospital corridors. Immigrant dreams fueled her hustle. She noticed the buzz around Ethan's room, felt a tug of empathy for the comatose man. Something in his stillness resonated. Lucy saw Brittany's performances, the staged grief, the fleeting visits, the phone glued to her hand. The contrast with Ethan's fragile state ignited something in Lucy. She started small. A flower on the nightstand, blankets straightened, soft words whispered into the sterile air. Tiny gestures, a silent promise he wasn't alone. Her presence was a ghost, unnoticed, a secret guardian. Night shifts became rituals. She talked to Ethan, sharing stories of her childhood, her struggles, her dreams. These one-sided conversations became her sanctuary. Slowly, subtly, Lucy saw changes. Flickers on the monitors, minute shifts in vital signs, signals only she seemed to notice. She believed he heard her, fought to return. Meanwhile, Brittany's visits dwindled, each appearance a carefully curated performance for the cameras. Lucy, however, lingered, a quiet shadow, her care genuine, unwavering. Night blanketed the city, hospital wings hushed, lights dimmed. Peace settled, a fragile truce with the relentless beeping. Lucy, shift ending, paused at Ethan's door. Night visits felt different, sacred. She brought a wildflower, plucked from a planter outside, placed it gently beside his hand. Watching him, compassion swelled. "I don't know if you hear me," she whispered, "but I'm rooting for you." A soft prayer into the silence. "You have so much to live for." Night after night, Lucy returned, a silent vigil. She shared pieces of herself, fragments of her life, as if confiding in a friend. "Small town girl," she murmured one night. "Everyone knows your name. Here, it's different, big and cold." A small smile touched her lips. "Maybe that's why I like being here. Reminds me of what matters." These stolen moments became sacred. She felt her presence, however insignificant, was a lifeline. And then, subtle responses. A twitch of a finger, a pulse flutter when she spoke. Tiny sparks of hope. Brittany's updates continued, social media saturated with staged sympathy. But within the hospital walls, Lucy's quiet devotion was the constant, an unseen force. One quiet night, Lucy confided her dreams. Nursing school, helping people beyond cleaning rooms. "Don't know when," she whispered, "but maybe when you wake up, you'll find something new too. Something that truly makes you happy." A soft smile at the thought of his future, intertwined with her own imagined path. Peace settled in the room. Beside this stranger, paradoxically so close, Lucy found a space for her deepest hopes. Brian's room became more than a place of passing, a sanctuary for her kindness, her belief that he was fighting. And in the depths of his coma, Brian seemed to sense that gentle presence, tethering his soul to the world. Days blurred into weeks. Lucy's routine became her anchor, each visit a renewed sense of purpose. Watching Brian, she wondered about shared moments, a life beyond the machines if he woke, an invisible bond, unspoken, rooted in quiet sincerity. For Brittany, the hospital became a stage for her carefully curated performance. The accident, a career inconvenience, a postponed coronation. Each visit, a calculated PR move. Sunglasses hid her eyes, expression sculpted. Minutes in Ethan's room, striking the perfect pose for the inevitable photo. Social media overflowed with emotion, surface deep, empathy manufactured. Internally, Brittany strategized brand recovery. One visit, she rehearsed wedding plans, a monologue for an unconscious audience. "Bigger ceremony when you're better," she murmured, adjusting her nails, disinterest radiating. More glamour, more attention. Wedding talk, meant to symbolize love, sounded like a marketing pitch. Her eyes didn't linger on Ethan, mind racing with PR narratives. Outside, Lucy paused, cleaning cart stilled. Brittany's impersonal tone chilled her. From the start, Lucy sensed the superficiality, the social media-driven visits. Brittany treated Ethan like an accessory, a brand extension. Days bled into weeks, Brittany's visits fading, obligation replacing concern. Ethan, a PR problem to manage. Her coldness intensified Lucy's connection to the silent patient. Lucy's visits deepened. Fresh flowers, straightened sheets, whispered encouragement. No expectation of reciprocation. Her presence, a quiet constant against Brittany's escalating neglect. One night, tidying the room, Lucy whispered, "Sometimes, Brian, the people who show up in the dark are the ones who truly matter. Things don't always go as planned, but don't give up. Good things are waiting." Hesitation flickered, then she continued her silent ritual, small gestures laden with meaning. Hospital days, monotonous rhythm, beeping machines, nurses' comings and goings, the heavy silence around Ethan's room. For Lucy, each visit, a chance to leave a trace of hope. One night, adjusting blankets, whispering a prayer, a flicker of movement in Ethan's hand. Imperceptible, yet to Lucy, a miracle. Heart pounding, she leaned closer, watching. That tiny gesture proof of his fight. Lucy entered Ethan's room, the weight of routine pressing down. The hospital hushed, a different quiet tonight. Bedside lamp cast a soft glow on Ethan's still face, but something shifted, an invisible energy, heart quickening, a change imminent. Beside the bed, she watched, took a deep breath, an involuntary urge to speak, to break the silence. "Life's full of detours, Brian," she whispered, voice low. "We plan, destiny promises, then change." A small smile, hand resting near his. "Maybe you'll never know me, maybe I'll never know you, but I believe you're listening. You'll come back." Closing her eyes, she felt the faint warmth of his hand beneath hers. Then, a movement, a squeeze. Eyes snapping open, Ethan's hand, still for weeks, moved, fingers twining with hers. Breath caught, heart hammering, she watched the miracle unfold. From darkness, Ethan was returning. Suddenly the monitor beeped, a change in rhythm. Lucy rose, hesitant, hand still clasped in his. Leaning closer, she waited. Head shifted, breathing deepened, a struggle to surface from deep sleep. Then, eyes fluttered open, blinking, adjusting to the soft light. Stunned, Lucy watched as confusion cleared, gaze fixing on her, silence stretched, broken by Lucy's trembling voice. "Hello, Ethan," gentle smile. "You're back." Voice weak, Ethan mumbled, Where am I?" "Hospital," Lucy replied, hand squeezing his gently. "Accident. You're safe now." "Okay." Silence. Ethan absorbing words, vague images surfacing. Car, road, then nothing. He tried again, voice hoarse. "Do I know you?" Lucy's throat tightened. He didn't know her. Yet. A connection, impossible to explain. "Someone who's been here," she said carefully, "taking care of you while you rested." Gentle smile. "You don't know me, but I'm happy you're awake." Eyes met, silence deepening. Something in his gaze, familiarity, calm, easing the fear. Exhaustion pulled him under, eyes closing, tranquility settling over his features. As he slept, Lucy lingered, part of his awakening, her whispers, flowers, nights by his side, an invisible bridge between souls. Releasing his hand, she knew, for now, he was safe. Fluorescent lights, harsh, surreal. Ethan blinked, vision clearing, body heavy, chest tight, mind fogged, waking in an alien world. Memories flickered. Accident, road, then void. Soft footsteps. Lucy entered, hesitant, surprise and joy flickering across her face. Heart raced. He was awake, looking at her, attention focused, eyes tired but clear. "You're really awake," Lucy's voice, soft, welcoming, familiar from his dreams. "How do you feel?" Voice raspy, Ethan struggled, breath catching. "Lost," he managed. Then, after a pause, "How long?" Lucy hesitated. Truth might unsettle him, but honesty felt right. "Weeks. Coma. Help you recover." Words processed slowly, weight settling, severity of it all, disorientation. Eyes turned to Lucy, seeking anchor, familiarity. "And you," voice stronger, still uncertain. "Who are you?" Lucy smiled, unsure how to answer. Explained the silent vigil. "Hospital, cleaner, taking care of you." Hesitation, sincerity. "Flowers, little things. Didn't know if you sensed it, believed you listened." Ethan's gaze fixed on her, confusion, gratitude. Strange, but this woman exuded peace, a familiarity he couldn't grasp. "Voice," he murmured, staring into space, memories hazy. Soft voice, calm, eyes back to Lucy. "You." Lucy nodded, cheeks flushing. He heard her silent visits. "Miracle. Yes." Voice low, genuine smile. "Just wanted you to know, not alone. Even stranger. Needed someone there." Silence. Ethan absorbing. Emotionally raw, confused, yet a pull towards this comforting presence. Hand moved, weak, hesitant, reaching. "Thank you," he murmured, emotion welling. "Don't know. Without that presence. Hard to explain. Thank you." Tears pricked Lucy's eyes. No expectation of thanks. Just wanted him back. His gratitude, connection deepening, unexpected. Conversation broken by a nurse, surprised, questioning, assessing. Medical team mobilized, checking vitals, planning treatment. Lucy stepped back, discreet, but felt Ethan's gaze, curiosity, recognition. Tests, evaluations, Lucy waited, a part of her rooted to that spot. Late morning, Ethan returned, exhausted but calm. Lucy waited, apprehensive, yet pulled by the now undeniable connection. Seeing her, a tired smile. "Your voice brought me back, maybe," he confessed, voice hoarse, sincere. Lucy's smile, emotions overflowing, silent vigil, waiting, finally made sense. Not just her voice, but something more, his will to live. "If I helped, glad," she replied, hope flickering. One last look, Lucy left, giving space for recovery, for both their lives to shift, irrevocably. Heart raced, anticipation of what was to come. Ethan's awakening, hospital buzz, local news, social media frenzy. Brittany, alerted, strategized hospital visit. Perfect timing, survivor fiancé narrative, ready for exploitation. Public eager to see her, proof of unwavering love. Hospital entrance, hair adjusted, makeup checked, firm steps towards Ethan's room. Impatience, controlled confidence. Quick visit, photo op, social media gold. Ethan, reality readjusting. Coma memories jumbled. Accident fragments, days of darkness, distant dream. Clear anchor, Lucy, whispers, presence. Curious now about the woman who stayed, compassion her only motive. Thinking of her, door opened, Brittany. Hurried energy, calculated smile. Ethan forced a smile back, hesitation flickering. This Brittany, rehearsed affection, felt off. "Ethan, my love," she exclaimed, quick forehead kiss. Everyone worried, anxious days, but never lost hope. Brittany, theatrical, invisible audience. Grateful smile, but her presence, once familiar, now distant, performed. "Thank you, Britt," Ethan said, breaking the silence. "Don't really know. Gone. Glad to be back." Brittany nodded, smile fixed, phone out, selfie time. Ethan, still reeling, discomfort flickered, but complied. Brittany posted instantly, Love conquers all. Dramatic caption. Strange unease settled. Door opened. Lucy, fresh bouquet. Brittany's presence, hesitation, step back. Too late. Brittany's eyes, disdain, impatience, forced smile. Who are you? Cold tone, annoyance, Lucy, surprised, polite, unsure. Hospital staff, cleaning, flowers. Brittany's eyebrow arched, disdain dripping. Oh, thank you. I'll handle my fiancé now. No need for attentions. Right, Ethan? Tension crackled. Ethan looked at Lucy, embarrassment, sadness, composure. Something snapped in Ethan. Injustice. Brittany, calm down, interrupting her glare at Lucy. Lucy was here, Coma, took care of me. No one else did, gave me strength. Brittany, surprised. Lucy, taken aback. Superficial smile vanished. Irritation barely veiled. Hospital worker, more important than your fiancé? Sharp, ironic. Ethan sighed, frustration. Normally, no confrontation. But something shifted. Coma experience, Lucy's presence, awakening, new perspective. Not saying that, Brittany, firmly. Recognize what she did. Grateful. Lucy, situation awkward, polite nod, starting to leave. Leave you two alone. Flowers, see how you were. Ethan, keep getting better. Slight smile, then gone. Brittany watched, disapproval. Door closed, turned to Ethan. Can't believe you let that happen. Arms crossed. Fiancé, Ethan, only one who matters. Sadness washed over Ethan. Life partner imagined, now stranger, oblivious to his experience. Brief argument, eyes opened. Nights of comfort, soothing whispers. Brittany wouldn't understand. For her, all about appearances. Brittany, Ethan began carefully. Accident changed me. Almost died. Someone stood by me. Never imagined. Can't ignore that. Can't pretend nothing changed. Brittany silent, surprised by firmness. Mouth opened, hesitated, seriousness on his face. Hollow smile, purse grabbed, left, Ethan alone with his thoughts. Relief, clarity, life seen with honesty. Realized. Maybe what he felt for Lucy, more than gratitude. Something he didn't understand, but made him want to be better. Heavy silence, monitors beeping. Ethan, self-awareness growing, restless, test results awaited. Nurse entered, equipment adjustment. Morning, Mr. Sterling. Feeling better? Cordial smile. Ethan smiled back, grateful. Better, thank you. Hesitation, then. Nurse, my fiancée Elizabeth. Was she here while I was in coma? Strange question, I know, but thinking about it. Nurse, caught off guard, expression shifted, hesitation, evaluating. Sigh, then. Mr. Sterling, Elizabeth came. Few times, not often. Seemed more concerned. Social media, empathy in her eyes, realizing impact. But very lucky, someone always by your side. Quietly. Weight of revelation. Chest tightened. Elizabeth, fiancé, support he'd trusted, left him alone. Nurse's words echoed. Disappointment, emptiness. Understanding smile, moved away. Emptiness remained. Illusions crumbling. Questioning everything with Elizabeth. Next day, Brittany, impeccable, confident. Room entrance, smile, phone in hand, another appointment. Ethan! Closer, quick forehead kiss. Finally came, press gone. Chaos, but always here for you. Ethan watched, silence, disappointment hidden. Words felt false, truth now known. Really, Brittany? Ethan said, arms crossed, direct gaze. Always here? Brittany blinked, surprised by tone. Normally, don't question me. Of course, Ethan, smile wavering. Come every day. Worried. Frustration washed over Ethan. Deep breath, controlled tone. Brittany, please, barely showed up. Coma, rare visits, photos, not actually seeing me. Brittany's mouth opened. Words lost. Surprise, anger, resentment. Who told you that? Sharp retort. Arms crossed, defensive. Nurse? Nosy hospital, don't understand my life. Doesn't matter who, Ethan replied, serious. Expected you to be by my side. Love. Genuinely, not status update. Death's door, Brittany. You? Not worried at all. Brittany laughed, incredulous, bitter. That's it? Throw everything away? Accident? Idea what we built, Ethan? Wedding? People expecting? Ethan looked at her, sadness, disillusionment. Elizabeth envisioned future with no longer existed, if she ever had. Not about other people, Brittany, about us. Should be. Sigh, trying to stay calm. Realized together because of what people think, not what we feel, not what I want. Head shake, indignant, abrupt stand. Ethan, you'll regret this. Disapproval in her eyes. Realize you're throwing everything away. Remember who offered what no one else could. Brittany gone, leaving Ethan, relief, pain. Breakup, painful, only choice. Elizabeth showed their connection, appearances, not feelings. Leaned back, calming mind. Emptiness remained. Days followed. Ethan anxiously awaited Lucy. Source of calm, comfort. Wondered if she knew about Brittany. Days passed. Lucy absent. Convinced presence caused problems. Encounter with Brittany. Fear of being intruder. Didn't want difficulties for Ethan. Delicate time. Better to give space. Lucy's absence weighed on Ethan. Missed her more than imagined. Lack of visits, words, smiles, room cold, empty. Every day, anxious door gaze, fresh flowers, serene expression. She didn't come. Loneliness, days without Lucy, realized essential she was. Moments waking from coma, soft voice, silent support, no one else cared. Wanted more than friendship. Lucy to know vital presence, recovery. Now wished her a new life. Decided, opportunity, tell her everything. Break up with Brittany. Break up, weight lifted. Decision relief, freedom, new energy, something missing. Days since Lucy, deeply felt absence. Hours talking, flowers, comfort, all empty now. Hidden longing, convinced she'd show up. Each day without her, restlessness grew. Determined to understand Lucy's absence, decided look for her. Asked nurses, direction to Lucy's breaks. Quiet side corridor, supply closet, cleaning materials, deep breath, open door. Lucy, back turned, organizing products, cleaning cart. Turned, saw him, surprise. Brian? Eyes wide. What are you doing here? Smiled, relief seeing her, curious absence. Came to look for you, Lucy. Step forward. Haven't shown up, days, worried, afraid something happened. Lucy looked away, cart fiddling, hiding nervousness. Didn't expect him to miss her, come looking. Needed explain absence. Thought, better stay away. For a while, murmured, hesitant. Didn't want problems after Elizabeth. Thought presence, complicate things. Thought, not want to see me around. Understanding, sadness. Lucy's distance, consideration, hidden hurt, insecurity. Needed address that. Lucy, don't need to worry. Soft, sincere. Elizabeth and I broke up. Relationship. Ended long ago. Just realize now. You didn't do anything wrong. Lucy blinked, surprised, looked at him. News caught off guard. Broke up with her? Still understanding. Brian nodded, direct gaze. Yes, believe me, best decision, realized, want for life, something real, true. You showed me what it's like. Someone genuinely cares. Time you were by my side, even unconscious, like being supported, protected. Never felt that with Elizabeth. Now I'm awake. Missed you more than anything. Lucy looked down, cheeks blushing. Flattered, emotional. Didn't want rush things. Just wanted you to be okay, murmured whisper. Brian smiled, gentle touch on shoulder. And you were, but now, want you to come back, visit me. Talk like we used to. Maybe more than before. Missed you, Lucy. Don't want you to go away again. Looked at him, hesitation, then smiled, emotion in eyes. If that's what you want, I'll be there. Slight nod. Days followed. Lucy returned. Room warmth, joy missed so much. Conversations longer, intimate. Ethan opened up. Future plans, authentic life, free from pressure. Lucy shared dreams, nursing school, career, helping people. Bond grew stronger, each visit, conversation. Lucy's presence renewed Ethan. Not just friend, inspired him to be better, simpler, truer life. Lucy changed too. Seen, valued with Brian. Be herself, no reservations, fear. Allowed herself to dream, lasting something beyond circumstances. Quiet afternoon, talking, hospital room. Ethan held Lucy's hand. Tender gaze. Lucy, don't know life without you. Without asking anything. Given me so much. Helped me see what's important, want to be by your side, want us to be part of each other's lives. Not just here, but afterwards. Anywhere. Deep emotion, Lucy racing heart, sincere smile, found something rare, precious, genuine, nodded, hand squeezing his, smile bright, hopeful. Want that too, Brian. Since you woke up, life never be same. No more promises, vows, establish strong, true bond. Weeks recovery, Ethan's discharge. Ready leave hospital, new life. Lucy accompanied him to exit, smile, joy, touch of melancholy. Moments shared, hospital, deep, unforgettable bond. Way to car, Ethan held Lucy's hand, smiling. Lucy, this phase, surprises, challenges, grateful for everything. But ask you to stay by my side, new journey, thinking, offering you position, one of my hotels. Lucy stopped, surprised, looked at him, astonishment, emotion. Work at your hotel? Hesitation, surprise. Ethan nodded, warm smile. Yes, want to offer position. Deserve someone with talent, dedication, more opportunities. Want you to grow, reach dreams. Reception area manager, events coordinator, think? Lucy hesitated, gratitude, apprehension. Unique opportunity working with Ethan, stable career never imagined. Shy smile, processing offer. Brian, honored, working with you. Unexpected opportunity, but dream nurse, softly replied. Ethan squeezed hand, understanding dilemma. No, want you to follow that dream, encouraging you, nursing school. Perfect for you. Eyes shining encouragement. Help with expenses if you need. Lucy shook head, slightly embarrassed smile. Appreciate it, Brian. Want to do this on my own. Always pride, achieving things through my efforts. Promise, I'll make it happen. Brian respected decision, heart, already knew what he'd do. Secret financial help, gesture of love, care, giving back support during toughest times. Months followed. Lucy started hotel work, exemplary employee. Team admired professionalism, dedication, learning, growing. Simultaneously, nursing school, first steps, fascinated by discovery, helping others, ways she cared for Brian. Brian watched. Pride, emotion. Relationship blossomed. Closeness, respect, affection. Each achievement Lucy reached, more connected, certain, building something true, lasting. Months passed. Quiet evening, Ethan took Lucy, rooftop Belmont Hotel, twinkling city lights, fresh air, starry sky, magical atmosphere. Lucy, he began, tender expression, shining eyes. Since moment you walked into hospital room, something changed in me. Months, confirmed what I feel. You gave meaning to my life, showed me true love. Deep breath, gently holding hand. Will you marry me? Lucy silent, heart racing, tears in eyes. Never imagined quiet, caring love, silent visits, simple gestures lead to this. Nodded, smiling through tears. Yes, Brian, yes. Voice choked with emotion. New chapter began. Wedding, simple, intimate, full of meaning. Brian's family, close friends, promised open hearts, live together, support each other, seek life, honesty, love. Years passed. Together, challenges, accomplishments, supporting each other, same dedication always defined relationship. Marriage, simple, deep, lasting bond, redefined lives, values, compassion above all. Lucy thrived, nursing career, dream, whisper beside hospital bed, now flourished. Each patient helped. Career, calling, fulfillment. Brian, always proud, watching her work, empathy, humanity. Never discovered financial contribution. New small gesture reflected what he wanted for her. Open path to dreams. Belmont Hotel chain. Brian's leadership. Significant changes. Inspired by Lucy, simplicity. Part of profits, community projects. Programs, support young people, vulnerable situations. Invested professional training, seeking new opportunities. Extending Lucy's positive impact. Many others. Couple, Brian, Lucy, known commitment, social causes, quiet, genuine support. New initiative, Lucy knew, extension of Brian's love, reflection of desire, give back care, received during vulnerable times. Home built together, away spotlight, cozy refuge, traditions, memories. Walls, photos, trips, special moments, reminded days began share life. Every corner, home, witness to story, neither imagined living. One day, garden, Lucy looked at Brian. serene smile. You know, Brian, when I think everything we've been through lives intertwined, paused, searching words, never imagined here together, life like this. All started so simply, but every detail meant to bring us exactly here. Brian took hand, returned smile. Never imagined it either, Lucy, but every moment with you made everything worth it. You showed me what real love is. Only hope I've given that back to you, best way possible. Lucy laughed softly, shaking head. You've done more than that, Brian. You've been my support, my best friend, my greatest love. Can't imagine another life I'd want to live. Moment. Sunset horizon, golden glow over garden, Brian, Lucy, found in each other, happiness, belonging always sought. Not life high society expected, showy displays, fleeting glories, genuine life. Built on love, mutual respect, life, both knew deepest fulfillment dreams.